Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Now, I think we may be entering the final level of the game, guys. We are entering at least a version of one of the most infamous structures in all of the World of Darkness, the Cathedral of Flesh. Now, I got told that the Cathedral of Flesh that we are about to enter is not the actual, canon World of Darkness one, but it's going to give us a pretty good idea of what the actual Cathedral of Flesh is. It's going to be interesting to see the interpretation. And this is where we try to take out a Methuselah and stop Gehenna from being a little bit premature. So I think this is going to be interesting, guys. Now, we were... I don't remember where we last were. I think, was it Orsi International? I think that might have been the case. Let us go ahead and load. Ah, yes, I remember, because I had no idea how to get out of this warehouse. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go with this. Hope everything looks good, and you guys are having a good night so far. I am exhausted. I am in that weird kind of tired that I know that if I close my eyes, I am down for the count. Okay, let's go ahead and put the music at 5. And you guys don't want to talk anymore. I'd like it if there was a door nearby. I don't think we're gonna be that lucky though, unfortunately. Looks like the only way to get out of here is the way we came. So, the Cathedral of Flesh, for those of you who do not know what strange, horrific thing that is, the Cathedral was a creature that was made by a Methuselah. It was a giant structure made out of the bodies of vampires and ghouls and enemies of the clan. And it became so big and so powerful that it actually devoured its creator and is kind of its own unique entity. Now, this is where it's kind of different, that this is just the main bosses like Diggs. Trust me, the actual Cathedral of Flesh would be a pretty significant challenge. Factory sub-level 2. Is this the way out? Please tell me it's the way out. Or are we just working our way back up again? I'm so lost. I hope we can get out of here. That's all I'm asking. Orsi International 1. This should be the way out. It's just somewhere around here. We gotta find it. But the Cathedral of Flesh actually plays a part, I believe, in some of the Gehenna scenarios. Hey, Kath. Hope you're doing alright. We're trying to find our way out of Orsi International so we can actually move on with the rest of the game. Just on the hunt for the door out. Okay, that's factory sub-level 1. Go on about the Cathedral of Flesh. Well, it just kind of became its own creature. It actually tried to embrace Vlad Tepes, Dracula. However, Dracula had other plans. And he wanted to be embraced by a Tzimisce, but not necessarily a building of a Tzimisce. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use a scroll of... I'm just not even going to worry about this anymore. Out! And we're back in Devnell's apartment. Cool. Cool. Dev, do you have anything cool to speak to us about?
Hello, Dev's not here right now. Leave a message after the beep. Beep, beep, beep. Ding. Oh, my grits are done.
I don't want to separate a Malkavian from his grits. Let's get out of here. That's dangerous business. Okay. So, let's double check our supplies and everything. Oh, we got some stuff to sell. For sure. Let's head to the gun haven. And it's just a pretty disgusting tale overall, the Cathedral of Flesh.
Hey, check this out.
A lot of people
Ain't
assumed
these the most beautiful things you ever seen?
we can get tailored armor for everybody. I'm thinking. Well, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and do that. That would be 2,400, roughly. Or not, now, be a little bit more. But let's go ahead and sell all the things here. And you got plenty of ammo still. We'll sell the statuette. The grenade launcher and the rocket launcher really speak to me. Minimum ammo of 20. Rocket launcher only has an ammo of 3, though. It does significant more fire damage. Gold watch, scroll of awe. Fire resistant suits. Yeah, I think it is time that we get ourselves some tailored armor for the whole gang. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And sell our tactical jackets. Everyone's still good
All right, take
armor-wise.
her easy.
There we go. Only the best for our coterie. So, we'll hand the scroll over. We've got Scroll of Feral Claws, Entrapment, Fireball, Enchantment, Entrancement, rather. Scroll of Summon Elemental, we'll put all of those there. We'll give the blood to Chistof. We just need to go ahead and sell some of this stuff. Verily, that will embiggen their squad cred. That voice acting, though. Okay, Tome of Dominate. We can go ahead and give someone Dominate if we so wish. Don't really care to tell you the truth. Does anyone not have Dominate on the coterie? Dominate. I guess we could give it to the Nosferatu? Yeah, might as well. He's the only one who can use it. There you go, buddy. New discipline. All the discipline sharing. Oh yeah, the second, anytime the Tremere find out that someone else knows thaumaturgy than them, they tend to get a bit miffed. Tome of Mortis. Now, I have the ability to learn Mortis, don't I? Yes. We'll have Lily learn the Mortis. Not that it's going to matter at the end of the day, but still. Little details are important. Alright. Now let's see how much
Hey,
rocket
check
launcher
this
and
out.
such
Ain't these
stuff
the
costs.
most beautiful things you ever seen?
Chain gun. Oh, we could get a, I bet we could get a chain gun. Rockets tend to take a bit. The grenades are really where we need to go. The rocket launcher is cool, but it is definitely a finite weapon. I do like the chain gun though. The chain gun has possibilities. Tell you what. Well, we need to hit the... Let's not deal... Well, let me look at the stats on that. On that chain gun. 30 bashing, minimum streak. It's got a ton of ammo though, so it could definitely light people up. We are going to sell the rocket launcher. And we are going to grab... magnesium tipped bolts, magnesium compound bow, launch grenades. I think that's the only thing. Yep, that is the case. All the grenades. Yes, that'll do nicely. And then last bit, some ammo for the submachine gun. One more. Alright. And we are good. Very good. So got plenty scrolls of awaken. And still have some walk the abyss. Let's go. We need to go ahead and travel
Hey, take her easy.
to the same area where we have the occult shop anyway. Hey, Buddha. Welcome. Oh, we got a scene. Happy New Year. Ooh, is that the cathedral? And neat. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Thanks, Kath. Appreciate that. Now I'm gonna have Prince stuck in my head for the rest of the stream. Not that that's a bad thing. Yes, and thank you for letting me know in the comments on YouTube, I think it was, or I think it may have been on chat, that celebration is New Year's, because I didn't even correlate that. The concept of people coming together in a large group to celebrate the New Year is strange to me.
Blessed be.
Okay, more plasma bags. And scroll of Black Death. Eh. Big Al's Ledger. Scroll of Awe. All the things disappear. Okay. And we'll just sell that blood that we just got. One more scroll of Awaken. Two more. And there. I think we're good. We're not going to have much of a choice in the matter.
My burdens prevent further cumbrance.
You lie. Oh well. Oh. Disease vaccine. Ammo round. Yep. That's it.
Blessed be.
Let's do this. Hey, King. Welcome. You're just in time. We just finished our supply run, and we are heading to the Cathedral of Flesh, which I believe is the last level of this game. Gonna go take out a Methuselah and hopefully save the girl. Or if not save the girl, maybe diablerize the girl. I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. I just hope that this keeps me awake, because I want to see the cathedral. The inside of it looked very normal, so hopefully we'll see some very twisted things inside. I mean, it's Zamisi fleshy stuff, so I assume it will be very twisted. Is it right around here? Yes. No. Destroy Vukodlak. Well, I would like to, but I don't think I can get into the building. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! What a cunning side door. Say the King, thank you very much for the host, my friend. Appreciate that. Save the monster, eat the girl. Or was it the other way around? Well, it is a cathedral. You weren't lying. And I hear laughing of various critters. And whispering. Hello, I'm here for service. And oh, we got war ghouls right off the bat, guys. Wait for him to get close. Freeze. There we go. Oh. I liked his original theme better, Kath. Let's see what we got here. Who's hiding around the corner? Is anyone hiding around the corner? Oh, lordy. Yep. Die. Now we need blood already. Goodness. Thing about it is, these war ghouls can kill you so quickly. You have to kind of pick your battles. And actually, you're going to see a lot of saving now, guys. I think. Oh, Lord. Yep. Heal up. Who is eating who? Oh. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I'm not super impressed either, but from what I understand, it gets better as it goes along. This is just the top. This is the public face of a cathedral, instead of like the giant walking automaton. Or the giant flesh Voltron. Oh wow, we got the... That's interesting. Tome of Animalism right off the bat. Fascinating. Come running toward me, guys. Or die. I'm okay with that, too. That's acceptable. I'll allow it. Rifle clip, silver coins. I don't know if money's going to mean a whole lot more to us before the end of this. Light ballistic vest. Diamond necklace. Is everyone else rocking diamond right now? I think... Oh, never mind. Willem gets an upgrade. Silver ring, silver ring. And I saw you. I'm sure you can buy off the antediluvian. Oh yeah. So, speaking about that, I had a friend of mine, and his name's Lance. I played VTM with him way back in the day. I don't know if I've told stories about him before, but he played a Macaulay, which is a were-dragon, and he read a lot of the books, and he was always anti-vampire. He played a vampire, but he was always very pro-mage or pro-lycanthrope. He didn't really care much about the kindred. And I was reading up on some of the lore when Ravnos woke up and caused the Week of Nightmares. The Week of Nightmares messed everyone up. The only way that Ravnos was finally defeated was it required several packs of Garou, a ton of vampires, the technocracy using orbital satellite defense networks, and several mages, as well as 3 of the highest rated, in terms of Zen, Kindred of the East. Like, it took an act of God to put down one antediluvian that was hungry. So I feel vindicated hearing that. Just makes them so formidable. Which to say nothing of Cain. And that is a very fleshy portal. This actually reminds me of Innsmouth a little bit from Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. I'll tell you what, if you did that with Malkav, he probably would have no problem with that. Okay, I'm going to sense that a lot of nastiness is just going to be here in the shadows waiting for us. So... come on. All the slicing and the dicing. Anything of the big Zamisi persuasion? Nope. Okay. Gonna get all of our blood back. Monitors have gotten better. Yeah, that's true enough. And to be fair, I am using a build that they determined is like super broken if you know how to play it. Got a diamond bracelet. Oh, you're already rocking diamond bracelets. Whoops. Upgrade for the Nosferatu. He's so pretty. And I guess maybe we're just walking around. No, I see you all. I see you guys there. I know you guys can probably barely see him because the game is so dark. But I see 1 Zamisi, 2 Zamisi, 3 Zamisi. Ah. Thank you. Appreciate that. As you were. And if they just want to stand in the fire, that's fine. I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for them. Just like people in MMOs. Okay, well. I expect Zamisis to be... I expect Zamisi vampires to be incredibly intelligent and smart. They're letting me down. Just a bit. Now, is this going down to that area? Yes, it is. Oh, Lord. Hi. I was wondering when I was going to get a chance to see you. That's a Vzod. That is like one of the... They've had these guys be like 10 stories tall and filled with suck. So... I guess this is our first boss in the floor. If that is the case... On fire first. And then... freeze! Alright guys, time to assist.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Oh lord, guys. What are you doing?
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna solo this. He can do it. Go, Chistof. Count Von Count as a Malkavian Methuselah. A benevolent antediluvian. Maybe a member of the Incanu. Okay, well, that happened. Solo XP. Ah, rubies, diamonds, spoils of war, and a footlocker with a fire-resistant suit. Now, where do we go? Oh! This is the pathway that we went previously. Okay, cool. Well, now that we know, it looks like killing the... Yep, that opened the path. How very Legend of Zelda. Lord Jenkins, first of his name. Master of Prankage. Okay, and there wasn't any switches or anything. We've seen a lot of Cathedral, and we've seen some fleshy beasties, but we haven't seen anything actually, you know, resembling an actual Cathedral of flesh. I guess we need to go this way now. Wait, that's the way out. We're just going in a circle, which... Hold on, I need to see. How's the best way to approach this? Where's the escalator? Gotta check and make sure that we are not missing any kind of entryway or path down because of how dark it is, which has been known to happen. Okay, here was the room with the big beastie who we killed. And then it takes us back down here. Ah, okay. Here we go. This is the correct path. Check around. The Cathedral bowels. Please don't let that be literal. Okay. Well, guess we'll save the bowels for last. Okay, this looks like a place I'd be fighting xenomorphs. That's not a bad thing, necessarily. It's just there. Drink some blood to top off the tank. Hello, my friend. I don't think I need to be wasting a firestorm on those guys, not with all the firepower that we have. Like, we should be able to kill a lot of ghouls quickly. Like so. Oh, I hate the bloodline sewers. I know you do too, Kath. I'm just not a big fan of sewer levels in general, but I understand that they're always going to be in like every single MMO or RPG until the beginning of time. You just have to come to terms with that. Down you go. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, you're going back to your starting spot? That's not nice. Down you go. Oh, there's an NPC to talk to. Libusa. I remember her. She had those journals that we read. Okay. I think it was Libusa, because I thought that was the female Tzimisce that we killed at the beginning of the game. Maybe not. Let's save the game, just in case this is another boss fight. I don't have the tomes with me, so I can't really confirm.
The Master has awoken! Death comes to you all!
Uh-huh. He's got, hey guys, what's going on? Anything shaking? And I guess that's her task, is just to stand there and say the master has woken? Yeah, that's something definitely you would go back to, Andrade the Unliving. Oh, okay. Kind of reminds me of Jonah and the Whale right at this section. Whoa, what are you? What are you? Demon Hound. Ah. Flesh-crafted doggies. Sorry, guy. He seemed pretty fragile, though. So at least we got that working for us. And, ooh, that is a lot of warghouls. Alright. Firestorm one at a time, maybe? I don't think we have a choice. There's like 3 of them right there. Loose! Okay, good. I appreciate you taking the time to show up one at a time.
Stand thy ground.
And don't go running out now. And someone summoned a rat. There we go. You guys take care of that ghoul. Thanks much. And freeze.
Stand thy ground.
I remember when running into one of those things was dangerous. So dangerous. And don't get me wrong, it still can be. Green muck. I guess we need to run by the Booza, don't we? Before we continue on. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what she has to... what she was actually hiding or protecting.
Stand thy ground.
Now, the thing about it is, if once we actually take on Vukodlak, or however you pronounce it, that's, if we can just freeze him and just spam, Firestorm, I'm not exactly sure how we should accept that. Oh, wow. Hi, guys. That is a lot of nonsense. And I hear that doggy. Two doggies down. Ah, ah, ah. Tip. That's Amisi's not happy. Shazam!
Stay back. Stay back.
Neat. Next up. Just stand there. Or not. I'll be more than happy to rock out the decaps, if need be. And we got one of the little guys. I'm okay with that. We can get blood from them. And freeze! That's pretty much what it is. These guys are just here to watch Chistof be awesome. Like a one vampire army. Donations are needed. Thank you. And I'm wondering how many of these sculptures are actually... What is that? Oh, that's a treasure chest. Made out of a person. Medium ballistic vest. What are the stats on a medium ballistic vest? 30, 45, 20. Did thou witness that excrement? Oh, this must be the gullet. Neat. What is that called? The thing that that hangs on the back of your throat. I know there's a particular term for it, but I keep on getting mixed up with another term. Oh, Buddha. Nice tombstone reference. Props to you. The tonsils? No, the little punching bag in the throat that they always hit in the cartoons. The things that when you have hiccups, it's normally because there's a piece of food stuck on it. Okay, and we're back here. Come here, buddy. And that is... Oh, we got another big... city-sized war ghoul to kill. Or not city-sized, but... Not nice. Not nice at all. Along with tons of demon hounds. Why? You guys are already damaged for some reason. It's strange. Let's get rid of the kennel first. Chistof has gained a new rank. In what? I'm not sure. Oh, hi, doggy. Oh, hi, doggy. Alright, looks like everyone is dead. I guess the Vozoids or whatever are the kind of the gatekeepers to the next level of the Cathedral. It makes sense. Alright, kids. Stand back and watch a pro at work. Ooh, it makes gooey sounds. Freeze! Ah! That didn't work. There we go. I said freeze, not treat me as a freezy pop.
Stand thy ground.
Alright, freeze again. Freeze, not feed! What's the matter with you? Okay, well, someone should have flesh crafted it some better ears. Just saying. Scroll of Awaken. We will definitely take that. That's the game telling us, hey, things are about to suck here soon. You might want to get prepared. And a crossbow. Meh. Diamond ring. Anyone here not have a diamond ring? Oh, wow. That's rude. I figured Lily would be all about the diamonds. I like how the ghouls dissolve, too. That is very environmentally sound. Silver watch, diamond bracelet. Everyone's got diamond bracelets now, so... Oh, crap. There is Anezka and Vukodlak. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and prepare some for this, I guess, as much as we can. Heal up, children. Let's go meet the guy. I mean, he's just woke up.
Enter freely, Chistof. I bid you welcome to my domain. It is fitting that you should be here now, at the beginning of the new age, as you were at the end of the last era.
It looks like an Oni.
I shall cause thy fall now, as I did then.
Ah, but then was I not yet arisen? Your untimely intervention set me back nearly a millennium. But I am nothing if not patience. And now, I am omnipotent.
Nay, for we have denied thee Orsi's statue for thy ritual.
I'll live.
We shall stop thee.
It's over, Chistof. I have already risen, with power enough to consume even antediluvians.
No!
But I must extend my gratitude to you, Chistof. My former vessel, Lebusa, lacked a certain purity. But Anezka, her virtue bubbles up from so rich a spring that I have been endlessly supplied with purity to defile. I would never have found her without your assistance. You sent her to me, and she has been so loyal and willing a servant to me over these long eons. I shall now embrace her, and she will rule with me over the cattle of humanity for all time.
Nay, Anezka is not thine. She serves thee not. She sent a summons to awaken me from torpor.
Is this true, Anezka?
Dear master, please allow me to split Chistof's joints and fleshcraft his bones into a throne for thy glory.
It's weird.
Monster! I'll destroy thee.
Her voice sounded different.
I have a better idea. Serve me.
I know thou art wicked, but I never thought thee a fool.
Serve me. You don't really have any love for the antediluvians, do you? The day of Gehenna is coming, and they intend to consume you, and Wilhelm, and Lily, and all other vampires.
No love for the Nazi?
I will prevent that. I will give you eternity, life everlasting. We will greet the awakening grandsires with another flood, a deluge of their own blood.
One antediluvian is no better than 13. I cannot entrust such power unto any, let alone thee.
Then suppose I gave you your beloved Anezka as well.
What?
Consider this. Even if you could destroy me, which you cannot, you would destroy her as well. Remember, she is my ghoul, and after all these centuries, she is utterly dependent on my blood. If I die, she shatters into thousand-year-old dust. But serve me, and I'll give her to you. What say you?
Nay, I shall fight thee to stop thy mad scheme.
I don't think that's how that
even
works.
At the cost of my life.
Oh,
Ride you to power.
okay. Oh, we can't freeze. Okay, Lily is down. Freeze. Quickly. Ooh, steal blood from him. Yes. And looks like he's kind of frozen in place. I'm okay with this. Keep hacking and slashing, boys.
To the abyss.
I think we took all of his blood. Ooh, alright, come on. His words are going pink. Keep it going. I'm gonna drink some Elder Vitae. That should help out.
To the abyss.
Keep it going. Oh, bye, Nosferatu. It's alright. Just hang tight. We got this.
The abyss with
Freeze. Thank you. Spam freeze. Now, Fey Vitae. We're in all the powerful vintages. Are we almost good? Ack. Okay, we've used all the super good Vitae. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, crap. I should have kept on going. That was my bad. Okay. Well then. We know how the fight is going, at least. Rip. Okay, so we're gonna have Prison of Ice as the first thing. Skip through all this nonsense and get right to it. I just didn't expect to suddenly get into a boss fight. Alright. You and your 11 bolts. Okay. Steal blood. Steal all the blood. Alright, with all of us doing this, we should be in good shape, I think. Just got to keep them in a pattern. Like so. Oh crap. Woo! Okay, I'd really suggest getting out of the way. Yeah, thanks, Anezka. Appreciate that. Way to be that guy. Alright, I just have to wait until the ice spell fades away entirely. Like so. More Fey Vitae. Oh! We got this. Yeah, there we go.
Whew. You have no hope of winning.
I have hope beyond hope.
You waste my time. I have no more patience for you. Your skin and bones will add to the walls of my cathedral.
I am not a crafting material. Whoa! And we just got sucked up by a sarlacc. It's alright, you have bashing damage. We're good. Lovely. Okay, so that was not the boss fight. Well, boo. Let's go ahead and get people. Everyone healed up then. We did good. We still have a thing of Elder Vitae left. Let's go ahead and get our plasma bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 plasma bags. So we need to be very careful with how we use... Oh lord. And is that's a demon hound? Alright. Get some blood from them. They don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage with our armor, so. And... Sure, why not? Do what you do, guys. Thank you. And so this is Confronting the Methuselah, as it should be. It really should. Go Tremere. Demon Hound, Demon Hound. Let's see if I can take both of them out with the same spell. Poof! Awesome. That's the way to go about it. Alright. Let's check and see where the rest of this nonsense is going to take us. I'm seeing like phalanges hanging from the ceiling, kind of like chandeliers. That's better. That's more of what I expected this place to be like. I'm kind of surprised that I'm not seeing like things drop down like fleshy constructs. You know what I mean? Kind of like the spiders in the Tower of London. And there's a door. Diary speaker.
I am the wall of memory. I contain the secret thoughts of Anezka.
I beg your pardon? Okay, this is more
I
Zamisi.
am damned. In the holy orders, I once dreamed of the eternity of bliss that would be mine for my devotion to the Lord. Eternity is now mine, but not bliss. I shall live as long as a voivod, or as long as a voivod is pleased with me, or as long as a voivod is pleased to defile me. Heavenly bliss is not to be my lot, only empty torment. Yet still I dare to hope. Still I live.
Oh, Anezka.
You're a phalange. Donna Noble is no longer in the library. Donna Noble is... Sorry, this reminds me of Doctor Who. So these are like constructs. This is her memories, I guess.
I have lived for 50 years. All I loved are dead and gone. My beloved Chistof has perished in the fall of Viscerad.
I did.
His sacrifice has preserved innocence in the world, and so I rejoice. But my suffering grows with each passing night. The voivod takes great delight in seeing me rise with fresh hope, for it means he may once again drag me down. Should I surrender all hope and break as the busa is broken, his pleasure would be at an end. Yet I will not abandon my hope, even though such hope fills his empty heart with glee, as it fills mine with pain.
I cannot bear it.
Yeah, this isn't actually Anezka. Now, the thing about it is, the Zamisi could actually do this to people. Turn them into, like, wall pieces, wall decorations, like so. We're gonna listen to all of them. It's Facebook.
For more than 200 years, I have suffered every possible form of humiliation and defilement. I have fallen from the chaste and inviolate woman I once was, yet I have borne it all with hope in my heart. But now I am sinking into the murky depths, and the last whisper of hope in me is fading like the final bubbles of breath from a drowning woman.
Poetic.
As we grow close to the day of his resurrection, Vukodlak has found the only defilement I cannot bear. He has decreed that I inflict defilement on others by binding innocent men and women into the walls of his accursed cathedral of flesh. His power compels me, and I cannot resist a direct command. I can endure my own degradation, but I cannot abide to befoul others. I fear I shall shatter like glass.
My poor, poor Anezka. This is my doing. Every humiliation she suffers is on my head.
Well then...
Chistof,
oh.
you can't blame yourself for the choices she made.
Silence!
Perhaps thou art correct.
It's not your fault. You have to move on.
Well, we can save her. Oh, those sounds. Lovely.
It is 2 centuries and a half after Vukodlak took me, and his resurrection draws nigh. He now demands that I surrender the final shreds of my honor and perform evil acts of my own volition. I cannot defy my master's command that I defile others, and when I resist him, my poor body carries out his tasks against my will, like a puppet. He's driving me mad. So I must change. Rather than resist the evil I am compelled to do, I now embrace it, and perform my tasks with zeal. The master favors me, and as I embrace his evil, he gives me greater power. I have been Lebusa's equal since my arrival. Now shall I take over her duties, gladly trading the final measure of my innocence for control over the voivod's worldly affairs. 'Tis the only way.
Oh no! She gave up! I'm so sorry, Chistof. Chistof, are you okay?
I mourn for her soul.
What's our Chistof's humanity? Okay. We are at Humanity 95. Okay, we read that one. This is weird.
I have now lived more than 300 years past my natural lifespan. I have committed atrocities beyond all imagining, but my plan has succeeded. Though Vukodlak has extraordinary power, his exile from the world makes him weak. He must act through Lebusa, who wields great power within our haven. But in just a few years I have usurped all of Lebusa's power and left her a wretched outcast in the Cathedral of flesh she helped build.
What's wrong with being
Long
wretched?
ago, the Voyevod stripped her of her soul and gave her power in exchange. Now that I have taken away that power, she is a pitiable creature indeed. She has no place here, yet she cannot leave. I would lament her fate, but I have no tears to shed, even for myself, for Resurrection Day draws nigh.
Ugh, that gives me the creeps. This is supposed to be the purest woman in the world?
Lily, I think you should really zip it.
I'm only trying to help Chistof get over...
Zip it!
You're right. Chistof, I'm so sorry. You must be feeling awful. I wish I could...
My feelings be damned.
Bet you do.
Tonight, we slaughter every denizen of this foul place, or die in the attempt.
Now, part of me is thinking that Anezka is infiltrated. She's done horrible things, but she's actually held off the Tempest. You know what I mean?
On the eve of his resurrection, Vukodlak bade us slaughter the Premisel leaders, even as they began the ritual that would raise him from torpor. I have learned well the lessons of corruption, for I have turned my hand to the corruption of the Voyevod's resurrection. In the guise of offering wise counsel to Vukodlak, I poison his heart against those who could speed his resurrection. I accuse the faithful of disloyalty.
Yep.
I accuse the powerful of dangerous ambition. I praise the weak and ineffectual, like the merchant toad Orsi, as obedient servants. Vukodlak's fear of losing power is far greater than his hope of gaining new power, and so he believes every doubt I whisper in his ear. And so he crushed his own resurrection.
Wow. She sacrificed her innocence to stop Vukodlak.
That's hot. That's probably what Chistof is thinking right now. Alright, 2 more to go, and I guess this door will then open. I like how the diary has to look around.
Vukodlak's rage is implacable. His resurrection has failed so often that he blames all the Semitsi of Europe. He desires to move our entire Cathedral of flesh to the new world where we may begin again. This vast undertaking will involve many shipments of native soil. I am well pleased, for this foolish migration shall take at least a century and further postpone his resurrection.
So this is basically going to confirm that she sent the SOS to Chistof, I would imagine. Last one.
Alas, I fear I can no longer prevent the Voyevod's awakening. Lord Vukodlak has gained great power from the fear and apprehension afoot in the world on the eve of the new millennium. These fears feed him, and despite my greatest efforts, his resurrection is now inescapable. There are none who can help me. I can only hope against hope for the return of the one man Vukodlak fears. I pray that God restores Chistof.
Well, it could be Ekaterina, but one thing that a lot of people tend to forget is in the world of darkness, like, God exists. There are angels and all this kind of stuff, so there's a lot of other supernatural forces other than what you see in a core book. You know what I mean? And that is very red, and I'm saving my game because I don't want to listen to all that again. No offense to Anezka. And this room looks all kinds of cheerful. Oh, there's Lebusa. Oh, you know what this place reminds me of? This reminds me of that one dungeon in Ocarina of Time. Jobu. Lord Jobu, or whatever, when you're inside, like, that body to save the princess, or the Zora princess. And there is nothing here but her. Okay, so probably boss fight incoming.
Come with me quickly. I can help you.
Why should I enter thy trap, servant of the fiend?
Please, for Anezka. She says that if you would have hope, even when your cause is lost, you should follow me.
Okay. Sure, my Akbar sense is kind of tingling, but...
I go, but I go with my sword at thy back.
Go now. There is little time. Destroy him and topple this vile cathedral. Now, my dark love, I give you thanks for allowing me to serve you all these years, watching over your sweetly cruel visage in torpor. My defilement is complete.
Okay. Relationships. And what do we got in here? We have got no baddies. Really? Just treasure chests. Goodies! Jabu Jabu. Or also reminds me of Legion from the Castlevania games, which is kind of creepy. Riot Shield. A riot is an ugly thing. Especially in the 3D games, Legion was pretty gross. Oh, blood bag, thank you. Scroll of Awaken. Assault rifle. I think we're good with what we've got. Actually, this would be a good time for a ammo check. What do we got? We are almost out of ammo. That's okay. Then we'll switch over to the big guns. Alright, we are all the save points are Cathedral of Flesh now. And we are back up. What do we do? I guess we head back to his summoning lair? Okay, I'll play this game. Ain't no drama like Zamisi relationship drama. Yep. The most honorable clans, the most honorable people, when they do have drama, good lord. It's for them it's quality over quantity. Does that mean we have to have another round with the Methuselah? Boy. Well, if we can keep on doing what we did, we should be fine. There's no reason for him to move from where he is. Maybe. He's right around this corner, too, if memory serves. Is he still... Nope, he's not there anymore. Crap. Save the game to make sure. Any clues? We can't Scooby-Doo this? Alright, fine. Where are we going, then? Yep. Pissing off a Ventru was not exactly, wouldn't be high on my list of priorities. The strange thing about the Ventru is they seem to be one of the most underrated or underestimated clans, at least in terms of a storytelling aspect. You just expect them to be all high and mighty like this. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Okay, well, she let us out. Oh, hi there, Willem. Nice of you to join us. I guess maybe he went up... Oh, I guess that would make sense. He would go back up top. How did the Ventrue work? Well, the thing about it is, they are the leaders of the Camarilla, for lack of a better term. That's how they tend to see. So they were... Oh, the Cathedral bowels. We have to go down into the bowels. You know just as well as I do, Kath. They get other people to do their dirty work for them. They don't get their hands dirty. And when they do get their hands dirty, they tend to go after everything you love dear in life. Okay, I am not sure where we're going.
You survived my hosts.
There he is.
You have learned something few have seen. Your final vision showed me that of my true form.
Oh, he's going horde for him.
Watch as I reveal the absolute power of the Voivod.
I don't wanna. Ew. Is he gonna turn into Tetsuo at the end of Akira?
No.
Oh. Okay, well that could have been worse. Okay. Let's save the game. Can we Zulu? Yep. That is right there is well actually that is the Marauder form. I forgot the name of it. It's something Marauder. It's a flying horde form. Horde form is usually vicissitude 4. Okay. Well, my friends, it's been an honor serving with you. I thought they were just going to stand. That would have been amazing. Freeze! Ow. Freeze! Oh, you have Rob Binkies. Ouch. Rude. Very rude. Stop it. Oh, I frenzied. Okay. Calm yourself. There you go. Calm, calm, calm. Slow and steady's gonna win this race. Actually, I need blood. Take all your blood. Ouch. Okay, keep... Oh, crap. Chistof entered torpor. Alright, that's that done with. 24. Oh, wrong one. So I think the first thing we need to do is drain the Zulu's blood. First and foremost. Okay. Sorry, I'm sacrificing my friends for this. Oh, crap! Bad Nosferatu. Bad Nosferatu. Yeah. Freeze and fire. Willem? Alright, you're still there. So I need to freeze him one more time. Okay, now. Rocket launcher. Back to Chistof. Oh, that's... Okay, so rocket launcher? No. Or not the rocket launcher, the grenade launcher? Not the case. Not good. And... I think what we need to do is I'm going to go ahead and hand blood off to each member of the coterie so they can just top off their tanks to prevent that frenzy that we've seen. Okay, we're going to try this again. Maybe switch him to it before the fight. No, it's an AoE. It's gonna. I was wondering if that was going to be the case, and it was, unfortunately. He is just all about the... It's just gonna hit everyone. Which sucks. I didn't think that through. Drain. Okay, we're good. There we are. Good sacrificing yourself there. Oh, Lord. Hack. Not good. Not good. Thank you. Take care of my light work.
Precious blood.
Oh man, this thing has so much life. Ouch. I am so dead. Okay. Heal, heal. I am frenzied. I can't heal. Crap. Is it worth it to awaken them? No, not really. Not in the middle of combat, at least. So... Alright. Part of me just kind of wants to leave them as is, because I need all the... I'm not sure.
Stand thy ground.
Alright. Let's go. Let's do it. Ouch. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Oh. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Oh man, he's not gonna give me a chance. Okay. Heal. If he's focused on me, I'm actually okay with it. Maybe. Not if that hat keeps happening, though. Oh, man. Yeah. I can't even do anything to him. Oh.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Yep, yep. Heal up. Anytime there. Thank you. It's so quick though, quick on the draw. And once it gets me to that certain point, it's not gonna let me go. At all. Yeah, that's not how Frenzy works. A lot of Kindred actually purposely go into Frenzy to help them in their battles, because they look at the thing that ticks them off, and that's what they do. Alright, well, we're gonna keep on going. Steal the blood. Freeze. Okay. That's what I have to do. I just really have to keep my eye on when he gets out of his freeze. Like so. And you know what? I'm actually going to save the game during combat. If we have a really good kind of combo, that's what we're going to go for. Hack. And frenzied. Owie. Okay, good thing that we did that though. That's gonna help. Oh dear. Okay. That means you have... That means he still has blood. That's weird. Here, I'm gonna... Oh no, he's still frozen. It's just not... He's just not seeing it. Alright, we're just gonna refresh. And that's what I'm thinking we need to go ahead and do, is just make sure that he does not get a chance. Just wait, beat him down. Need to see how long this lasts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 seconds worth. Okay. So about at the 7-second mark,
He awakens.
We refresh that. So let's do this now. And I will gladly... Oh, I actually was wanting to suck blood from that guy. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! I mistimed it. Okay, heal up, heal up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Gonna have to recount that. Whoa! Okay, so we need to go ahead and he switches over to the grenade launcher when he's out of SMG rounds. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Gonna go ahead. And Willem, what are you doing, dude? Just stop it. Go for him. Oh, we are so dead. Alright. So, that is stupid AI. In my opinion, at least. Okay, Willem. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Okay, we're losing our tempo here. Okay, freeze. We drop the grenade launcher. We freeze him again. Alright, now we're back on to what we need. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I miscounted. It's literally 7 seconds. I have to do that within 7 seconds, or it's just not going to work out. Okay, so... Alright, I think we're good now. Yeah, a health meter would be nice, you just have to go through the... You just have to hope that that letter, or that name gets read as soon as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go ahead and do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh! Oh, I failed the freeze. 2.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Alright, we are officially out of blood.
Lack of precious blood.
Oh crap.
The beast
I can't do it, I'm out of blood. And Willem's just gonna sit there because he doesn't have the weapon equipped. Wow. Holy crap, man. Okay. So, what I'm gonna have to do here is... Go ahead and give this to Wilhelm. Wilhelm drops that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I am weak with lack of
1,
precious blood.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have celerity on. 6, 2. I'm gonna go ahead and restart that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're making good progress here. I think the celerity is helping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, see now he's using the baton. So it's all melee now.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
We can do it. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. We just gotta zerg him now. Oh! He almost came to. He's in the red.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Oh, he came to. Whew. Come on. We got this. We got this. We should have this. Okay, the only thing I can do now...
I am weak with lack
He has
of
no
precious
blood. He has no blood at all.
Lack of precious blood.
Okay.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
And the other guy has no blood either.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
I can't hit him. He's after me now. Oh no.
I'm starving.
Got him. Whew.
Go to her, Chistof.
Now that the fiend is no more, my unnatural power dissolves. I fear for my soul after my defilement, after all that I have done. But I rejoice that my last sight shall be thee. I only pray that one day I may attain thy forgiveness.
I grant all forgiveness, though thou art blameless and pure.
We got the good ending.
Then death finds me in joy and rapture.
Anezka, my accursed soul trembles to utter these selfish, blasphemous words. But thou need not die if thou wouldst endure.
Thou would still have me, Chistof? I scarcely dared hope.
Thy love has redeemed me across 1,000 years. I would that I could offer salvation in return, but I have none to give, only damnation.
Damnation with thee would be sweet as salvation. Let thy love cast me down and raise me up forever. Take me, my love.
See, I thought the Tzimisce was lying because as long as they have vampire blood in them, the ghouls just stay ghouls. So I knew that if the sire died, that wasn't going to be the case. Whew, thank you guys very much. So I have to say, the build that I was using predominantly for Chistof was really good, but I know I definitely could have played it better. That celerity there was disgusting, and that celerity is what won the game for sure. So I probably should have been using that better. The build that I was using was really good for like trash and stuff, but some of those boss fights, at least that one, definitely needed to have the celerity there. Probably for everyone, celerity and fortitude. But yeah, I actually like the fact that the fight was hard. If you're fighting a Methuselah, if you're going according to the lore, that should be, especially with even like Ancile level and Elder level vampires, fighting a Methuselah should be that huge titanic battle. So I liked it. I especially liked the fact that it was down to the wire. But I have to say that we got the good ending. We kept our humanity up. There's 3 endings to the game. The one that you just saw, where Chistof goes ahead and embraces Anezka. There's the neutral ending, where Vukodlak actually dominates you, for lack of a better term. And you kind of ring in Gehenna with him, I think. And the bad ending is where your humanity is so low, you basically don't need the human concept of love anymore, and you kill Anezka. Via feeding, after you diablerize Vukodlak. So good stuff. So here's the voice actors. Nicholas Guest did Chistof, I believe. And the only issue that I really had with this game was the AI. Sometimes the enemy AI, but most of the time the party AI. Had there been a few little things that you could fine-tune how the party acts, like you could see in some of the Knights of the Old Republic games, I think that'd be a huge fix to the game. But we got through it alright. I think you get the bad ending when you eat the Setite's heart. Oh, okay. Regardless of how high your humanity is. Because I know the humanity has a really big part to play in it. Well, I figure if there's anything that's going to turn you into a human or a human hating thing, eating a Setite's heart is probably a good step on that way. So, that was Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, guys. Very different than Bloodlines. I knew that was going to be the case, but all in all, enjoyed it. I like this. To tell you the truth, I like the story here more than I like the one in Bloodlines. Bloodlines obviously has better plays and gameplay and some better characters, but I think in the overall narrative, because this game could afford to take its time, while Bloodlines couldn't, just because of the nature of the kind of game it was. I liked it. And I know that Chistof is actually a canon character. A lot of this stuff that you see in the game is considered non-canon, because it changes a whole lot of stuff. But, like the Cathedral of Flesh, for example. But Chistof is considered a canon character. He's just this crusader who still kind of holds on to his virtues in the modern knights. I think he follows Path of Honorable Accord if he doesn't follow humanity. Oh, you had fun reliving the VTM days with me. I appreciate that, Buddha, very much so. I would like to play more VTM games, but I think I've played them all. I played the text-based game that came out with Mage this year or early last year. I did Bloodlines. And I did Redemption. I know a lot of people want me to play Bloodlines again, using all the mods. One of these days I may do that, but Maybe for like the 5th anniversary of the channel, I could start that sometime in 2019. That could be something to do for a 5th anniversary, redo my very first series. That could be kind of cool. I like the music in this game too. Very much so. A Ventrue run? Actually, I think one of the primary reasons that people liked that VTM playthrough that I did, and I can't even watch an episode of that because I feel so awkward because I have no idea what I'm doing in terms of recording gameplay. I just kind of jumped in and did it. Was the fact that everyone played Malkavian, apparently. That's all that most people play. And I jumped in playing a Tremere, which a lot of people just apparently didn't. And to be fair, a lot of people who played the game aren't aware of the lore or anything, so I could do a Ventrue run if I felt so inclined. I do know that some of the storyline, some of the mods actually allow you to play like the Sabbat clans and potentially like Setites. I'd love to play a Setite run. I think that could be fun. I don't know how their powers would go into the gameplay, but apparently Serpentis is in the mod, so it definitely got my attention. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Kath. A Malk run. I'd like to play the Malk run because I hear it's like hilarious. So that could be something that I'd play as well, because I do love Malkavians. Malkavian's one of my favorite clans. If I want to play a character, like if they're like, hey, we're doing a quick VTM campaign, which sadly hasn't happened in a long time, but we need a character real quick, go. I normally would play a Malkavian, because Malkavian can be pretty much anything. I think that's one of the reasons it appeals to so many people. Gangrels can do that too, like the lower clans, like the Malkavians and the Gangrels and the Brujas, the ones that can be anyone, those are normally the most popular class, while the posh Camarilla clans, at least, in terms of the Tremere, Toreador, Toreador get a lot of play just because of the artist thing, but Ventrue and all them, they tend to get neglected, and Nosferatu barely get played at all just because of the difficulty of storytelling that and playing that unless they have Obfuscate 2, which allows them to disappear, or Obfuscate 3, which allows them to take other people's forms. Nazi Run would be a blast because the game's so different. Yeah, you're having to keep it on the down low. No Slashka were hurt in the making of this game. Okay, maybe one or two. Oh, good times. 2000. This game is 18 years old, man. This game could go out and buy smokes. Dedicated in loving memory, Paul Krevjvenger Sr. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but that's a good dedication for sure. Yeah, this game could go buy booze in Europe. Good stuff. Okay, well, let me go ahead and look at the time here. And how about that? We almost hit 2 hours. So that is a concluded series, guys. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. You can bet if they ever come out with another Vampire the Masquerade game, I'll definitely be playing it. I know they've done this kind of Diablo-style RPG. Not really Diablo-style, but, you know, like resource management and stuff. They've done the FPS kind of thing with Bloodlines. I would really like them to do, and they've done text-based adventure with All My Friends Are Dead, or whatever that was called. I would really like them to do kind of an ISO, I forgot the name of the genre, but like the Shadowrun games, like a huge RPG like that. I think they could do a lot with that. I think that would be really good fun. But hopefully with the new edition of Vampire the Masquerade coming out in August, 4th edition, technically, that I always call it 5th edition because I consider Vampire the 20th anniversary to be 4th. I don't know which edition the new one is, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's coming in the mail in August. I'll probably do an unboxing video for it. But yeah, VTM platformer. That would be cool. I'd give it a shot. Maybe a VTM Metroidvania using like a city sprawl as the play area. That could be awesome too. But anyway, I guess we'll just have to wait until something's announced because we ain't getting that MMO anytime soon, sadly. But thank you all very much for taking the time to watch me play this frustrating at times but very fun game. And if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, please do so. I try and stream quite a lot. I don't know what I'm going to be doing to replace this. I may be playing some more Star Wars The Old Republic. I may be playing some WoW. I don't know. We'll just kind of play it by ear. And if you guys are watching the replay on YouTube, the link to Twitch is in the description below. And like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. Thank you, Kath. Thank you, Buddha, and everyone who's been watching the series. And we will see you in the next one. Later days, everyone.